Resistance among employees returning to the office is growing. The pandemic has shown that working from home can be productive for many companies and employees alike. But as the COVID-19 curve begins to flatten, organizations are starting to bring back employees back to the office. Some do so out of necessity, while others see it as an opportunity to jumpstart team collaboration. In fact, a recent study found that nearly 60% of employees would rather continue working from home even after the pandemic. Quiet quitting has become the new trend lately as well, and some see this as the next phase of the Great Resignation. What's going on, guys? My name is Makita, and we're bringing you another video today. In today's video, we will talk about the battle between employers and employees regarding returning to the office versus continuing to work from home. Also, the new trend that is going around mainly among the Gen Z folks, that is quiet quitting. Be sure to stick around for the entire video and make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it. Also, comment down below whether you prefer working from home or in the office. Personally, I like to work in the office because being in the office puts me in a working mindset. Curious to know what you guys prefer. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Workers are returning to the office at the highest rate since the pandemic in 2020, but it is still nowhere near as it was pre-pandemic. However, many employees are reluctant to return, citing concerns about safety and a preference for the flexibility of working from home. About 70 million US workers who can't do their job from home, or 56%, are even more resistant to return to the office now than they were a year ago. This has led to a standoff between employers and employees, with each side trying to convince the other to budge. On one hand, employers argue that bringing employees back to the office is necessary for team collaboration and innovation. They also say that working from home can lead to feelings of isolation and burnout. Some CEOs blame remote work for the lack of productivity and even inflation. On the other hand, employees argue that working from home is more productive, convenient, and cost efficient. According to a survey from Owl Labs data, in-person work costs a person approximately $45 per day, the majority of which accounts for commuting and meals. This comes out to be twice as much as what it costs to work from home. Some companies are incentivizing for employees to return to the office. Companies like Tesla, Apple, Comcast, and Peloton have mandated that workers return to the office on a hybrid basis. A group of employees at Apple, who call themselves Apple Together, posted an online protest to the company's office attendance for a minimum of 3 days per week. One paragraph from the post read, "In Slack, we have written letters together to make requests of our leadership. However, we're seeing an increase of rules restricting our ability to continue collaborating on workplace issues that are important to us. We're making our own space off of our virtual campus to ensure our voices can still be heard." So it's clear that not everyone is open to the idea of returning to the office. As a matter of fact, almost 1/3 of workers said they'd leave their employer if they were made to return to in-office work every day. Just last week, there was an article about Tesla and how it's surveilling employees' attendance, and Elon Musk is receiving detailed weekly reports on absenteeism. They are measuring absenteeism by using the data from when workers badge into facilities. In early September, reports show that 1 out of 10 Tesla employees were out on a typical day. In early June of this year, Elon Musk mandated 40 hours on-site per week for all. Employees who aren't able to come into work or aren't able to relocate to meet the 40 hours are given until September 30th to comply or to be let go and take a severance package. According to two people who are directly familiar with the termination said, some of those who said they were not sure if they could relocate or said they were definitely not going to be able to move were dismissed in June without a warning. Some argue that Tesla does not have enough room or supplies to accommodate for all the employees to return to their on-site workplaces. Apparently in San Francisco, Tesla wanted to bring back all of its employees in the office 3 days a week, but there were not enough chairs, desk space, or parking spots, so they had to stagger the in-office schedules back to 2 days per week. Quiet quitting has been something that has been going around as well. It started from a viral TikTok posted by a user. The message in the video conveys that people should not be defined by the amount of work they do, and their job should not be the center of their lives. The video encourages people to do only the bare minimum required by their employers and not to go above and beyond. People are quickly jumping onto this new trend and are not doing anything more than they're required to. You know what they say, minimum wage, minimum effort. So due to this new wave, people are calling this to be the second phase of the Great Resignation. For those of you not familiar with this, the Great Resignation was in early 2021 when 40% of the global workforce considered quitting their jobs. For the entire year of 2021, 47 million Americans actually did quit their jobs. That is more than 1 in 6 workers, and 20% of the people who did quit during that time regret it now. As a result of this, employers are going to have to start being more lenient with their workers and understand that they need a life outside of work as well. Sure, our jobs are important, but so is mental health and well-being. A labor shortage was inevitable. The recent COVID-19 pandemic is responsible for the largest annual increase in baby boomers' retirement since at least 2010. The Pew Research Center reported that 3 million more Americans were living out their golden years as of 2020. Also, with the labor shortage, people have been taking advantage of this time to negotiate better salaries or leave their current jobs to find higher paying ones. Studies show that people who leave their job voluntarily earn 20% more than those who stay. That's all for this one, guys. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you did not enjoy the video, be sure to like and subscribe anyways. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and stay informed.